Who's up next? The Miami Marlins. Obviously in a rebuild or in a several year rebuild. So I want to talk about what I think they should do versus what I think they will do this offseason. The last video I just posted a little while ago was on the San Diego Padres. If you want to see what your free agent predictions for those teams, click the subscribe button down below. Okay, and click the bell next to it so that you not only have access to all the videos I have already, but you'll know when I post the new ones moving forward. And I post them every other day. Okay, I've got Yankees, Mets, Red Sox, Dodgers, Cubs. Who else do I have? The Pirates. I have the White Sox. I have the Diamondbacks. A bunch of other teams. I have probably about 15 to 20 teams that I've done a team-by-team breakdown individually for each team. And I also have videos on MLB free agent predictions, contract predictions, a video on the Houston Astros cheating scandal, and another video complementing that on what the appropriate punishment should be. So if you're a baseball fan, period, this channel's for you. So click that subscribe button regardless. Okay, and click that bell next to it. So let's talk about the Marlins, okay? They're a ways away from being a good team or contending. And their payroll is not as robust as other teams. So I think they're going to they should make several incremental moves to boost the offense and maybe the rotation. But I think they'll make a couple of solid moves actually. So let's talk about what I think they should do first. I think they should sign Justin Smoke, free agent first baseman. They have to really revamp that infield. Okay. I also think they should sign Jonathan Schoop. Underrated guy. He's a free agent. He's a solid hitter. He's a good second baseman as well. He was with the Orioles. He was with the Twins this past year. I don't think he's going to re-sign with the Twins. He'd be a perfect fit for the Marlins. You put him and Smoke there in the infield. That's a nice compliment right there. Okay, and then sign Asdrubal Cabrera for the shortstop. Okay, now you're really boosting the defense there, as well as signing Cargo. Older guy, free agent, but I think he still has some value, and I think he's obviously best in a team like the Marlins where he can really help some of the young prospects that are moving forward. And they do have a lot of prospects, pitching prospects and outfield prospects. So he'd be a guy, a good veteran who still has some value. He can still produce. He might not be an everyday guy anymore, but he can complement a lot of the younger guys there. And like I said, help some of these young guys develop and bring good value to the team. Any handful of these will be a really, really good boost to the offense, and they need an offensive boost. They have some solid guys, but some veterans to complement what they have already would be a nice pairing. Now, what do I think they're going to do? I think they're actually going to sign Scooter Gennett at second baseman instead of Shoop. I think he'll be probably a little bit more affordable. He's also 30. He's young. He's a good player, and they can't go wrong getting Scooter Gennett. So I think he'd be a good fit for them. I also think they're going to sign Keon Broxton, another underrated, talented guy for the outfield. Okay. Defense, you get good defense and some decent production as well. I think they're going to sign the Todd Frazier, formerly of the Mets and the Yankees, to play third base. Another veteran guy who can complement some of the younger guys and really help them develop. And he'd be a good clubhouse guy, just like Don Mattingly was. So he'd be a good fit for the Marlins clubhouse. Eric Thames, also another first baseman. So again, we've revamped pretty much the whole infield here. Former Brewer, I don't think he's going to re-sign with the Brewers. He has some pop in his bat, and I think he'd be a nice fit in first base. So, this would be a team with pretty low expectations. But if you bring, a couple of guys like this, I think they could outperform their expectations. So, it'd be actually somewhat of a decent team. They may go from suck to stink, or maybe even better than that. But anywhere, I think any handful of these guys you'd see some significant improvements. Okay, and last but not least, I actually think they're going to take a flyer on Felix Hernandez, formerly of the Seattle Mariners, King Felix. Obviously, his best days are behind him, but that said, he could be like an Anibal Sanchez guy who everybody thought he was done, and then he went to the Nationals, and he had a little bit of a rebirth. I think the same thing can happen to him. You put him in the National League on a team like this. He's a veteran, multiple Cy Young Award winner. To a perfect game. I think he'd be a nice complement to the rotation. He'd also help some of the young guys and teach them some things. And he'd be a good clubhouse guy. So I think they will address the infield quite a bit, a little bit outfield, and the rotation. I would not be surprised if they brought in another low-key pitching. They may even have to give him a minor league deal with an invite to spring training. But that's fine. I still think he has a little bit left in his arm. So this is what I think they should do and what I think they will do. Marlins fans, let me know what you think. Put on your GM hat, drop some comments down below, okay? If you have any other proposals or ideas, I want to know what they are. The winter meetings are 2 weeks away. Let's talk about what we think people are going to do, what we think they should do, okay? If you have any friends and family who are Marlins fans, please share it with them. I want to know what they think. Or if you see any other teams on there that you like, that you're a fan of, check them out. Share them with people that you know that are fans of that team as well. I'm going to keep posting out more videos. My next 2 teams are going to be the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. So if you have any specific teams that I haven't posted yet that are in my channel that you want me to put a breakdown for, put it in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to accommodate. Okay? So, hope you enjoyed this video. Let's have a good off season, and go Miami Marlins fans. Talk to you next time.